Hello world, and welcome back to another American McGee's Alice Madness Returns in 2024. This is going to be part 10. I do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100%, trophies, or achievements. I play games for fun with the sole goal in mind to invade your phones and homes, big screens, little screens, and all the screens in betweens, to bring you videos that you can pop onto the background and cultivate, emulate, and participate in reliving, hopefully, eras of the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, when you go over to a buddy's place after school or work and you drop your pack or your gear and then your butt on a couch somewhere and just hang out, play games, and have rambling conversations. To my subscribers, I want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing these videos. I wouldn't be putting up with the frustration, especially with this game, which there's been quite a few crashes. But I like to play games out of box so that you know exactly what you're getting without needing to download files or download mods. Those options probably exist. They still do always. But I try to show you the product as pure and unfiltered as possible. But to my subscribers, thank you. Really wouldn't be doing this without you. You can drive by Rubberneck and Beers, howdy. Stay a while in this one. Alright, so those of you who are familiar with my shorter part 9 video, where we saw if you want to check that one out and see a Psychonauts reference, I'm assuming it's a Psychonauts reference, then you'll know that we ran into a bit of a hiccup at this part. And I've been noticing a bit more issues in these later stages. I'm hoping it gets resolved.
Be afraid now.
Oh god, he hit like a sniper shot. Alright, I'm not touching a darn thing. Hands off the controller. There we go. We made it that time. I mean, despite the hiccups, despite not being the best of the EA published games I've been playing recently, it's still a fun game. I don't know what it goes for full price, but it's a nice game to kind of pop on and you can kind of chill your way through, because combat is fun, but it's not, I'm playing on normal, it's not overbearing. Maybe on a hard difficulty, but I honestly feel like I could have played it on hard and I would have been doing just fine. What's that teapot? Alright, that one was a bit different.
She's aimless, shiftless, pointless.
Oh, these guys are... Yeah, they go down a little interesting. They just look different. Different color. So lock and key. You don't want me to spin jump. Gotcha. Shrinking down and getting inside these flowers heals you.
Help us, Alice! Save us, Alice! Don't leave us alone, Alice! Don't abandon us, Alice! Stay with us!
So Alice has some trauma. Her home burnt up. Family died in the fire. She blames herself. She's not quite sure what happened. There's some shenanigans going on with the... Oh no. Messed that up. Is one tooth really worth it? Yeah, it is. Got that. Nice. Two ways to go. 3 ways to go. 2 ways to go. Right now, 1 way.
Once the founder followed me into the ladies at Waterloo Station. I had to call the attendant.
Hellraiser meets Alice in Wonderland. I love it. We have such sights to show you. Oh no. Too much of a dead drop. Yanking my chain out. Should we try for that bottle? I guess we shall. Targets that way. Monsters this way. I didn't see monsters, but they are giving you a lot of gold teeth this time around. Yes. There. Alright. A lot more platform in this than I was expecting. Oh, now we go this way. Okay. No! Knocked me off the edge. What happens now? Like, do they stick around, or? Does that mean? Not touching the controller. Oh, another rhyme section.
A reflection sometimes exposes more reality than the object it echoes.
Yeah. What is up with this? It really did go full Clive Barker on this part. Oh, great. I almost had it there. Okay. I don't mind that puzzle. It's kind of a neat little puzzle. I like chess though. I used to play chess all the time. I taught so many Marines how to play it back in Iraq. I try and find ways to best. Hell, you know what's hilarious is we used to watch VHS damn tapes back when I was in. VHS was still a prevalent format at the time. I remember we used to watch old recordings of Beavis and Butthead because it was in this big box that a bunch of Marines left when we were doing a changeover on my second deployment. And along with that, it was also when I read my first romance novel. I didn't realize it was a romance novel because it had like this cool like Celtic imagery battle on the front. Plus, you know, you're just kind of jonesing for anything to read. Especially after you've read like all the Robert Jordan or whatever it was. Was it Robert Jordan? Did Wheel of Time stuff? I read up to like book 8 before I stopped. Just got way too much. Anyways, you'd always be looking for something to do. So yeah. I think I was like a third of the way through the book and I was like, oh, this is a romance novel because there's a lot of sexual stuff in it. He thrust his stag horn and stuff like that, and I'm like, well, I'm already this far, might as well. Yeah, we used to watch a lot of not official tapes, but like recordings of people took from their home back in the day. So back in the day, you'd buy blank VHS tapes or beta, and you'd wait for a program to come on TV, and you'd hit record, and then you'd have it with you for the rest of your dying days. There's a train. Oh, there's another one of those shells. Don't know what that means. Outside of that, I remember we had like one of those. I don't know if they're a thing anymore, but we used to have they were portable DVD players. Now the thing about the portable DVD players is the one we had also had a TV screen attached to it. Oh, for these types of radulars, you just need to survive. So you have this really tiny screen attached to basically a DVD player that was large enough, just large enough, that you could put a DVD in. It basically looked like a CD player with a very small TV screen attached to it.
Come, Alice, don't dawdle. You've already missed
And then
the train.
eventually we got a bigger TV, and we were able to connect it and watch episodes of what was pretty popular. That was modern. Once we went through the VHS library, essentially. Smallville. And it was all about Lana and the other chick. And arguments would break out. Oh, Lana's too good for Superman. Or not good enough. No, it's the other chick. He needs to hook up with the blonde chick. And stuff you'd get involved with. Outside of that, games of Risk were very popular. Poker was always a popular game. But Risk was a big money maker. I'm talking like games of Risk that would last weeks. Multiple months worth of paychecks on the line. Risk was serious business. Other board games didn't have that same impact. If I remember, the Armory Bubbas, or Armory Boys, they had an Xbox, classic Xbox, first Xbox, black box Xbox, hooked up. So we were always pretty jelly. My first video game I played, coming back from my first deployment though, this was 2003, I think, maybe early 2004. No, maybe it was 2003. Late 2003, early 2004. We'll go with that. I forgot where we stopped off at. Somewhere in the Middle East still. And you got half an hour playtime that you can sign up. So the first game I played was San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And we would piggyback off of our one save, because again, you only were allowed 30 minutes at a time, so we all grouped together, like 8 of us, to play through the game, essentially, more or less. Though most of the time all we did was we'd make him, CJ fat, and then make him skinny, and then make him buff, and mess around with that kind of stuff. Oh, you giant creature. Can we get back up? Because there's teeth down there I would like to get, if possible. Probably won't be able to get it. The teeth, not the wall. Is it gone, or is it? Yeah, it's gone. I guess I could have got it. Maybe. Oh yeah, I could have. No. Hmm. You know, this game could do for a remaster. EA. This and the first one. That's where I have to go. It's in here. Like 625, I think, is what I need for the horse head. Okay, good. Where are you going? Do it. Yeah, I do. Alright, we got this. We got it.
Only a few find the way. Some don't recognize it when they do. Some don't ever want to.
Ain't that the truth, buddy? Papa Nurgle. Alright. Let's see, what do we gotta do? If I move up 2, the horse is gonna get me, so I have to move over. 2, 3. That. Yeah, see, when my brain works, it works pretty good. That, and I also really lean heavily on chance. I Like, I don't think about it, I just do. It's called Wu Wei. I'm a big, I subscribe to Wu Wei. It's how I live my life. Wu Wei. Plus, what's the worst that happens? Retry. Failure is not something to be afraid of, but to be encouraged.
Lizzie hated locked rooms. Her room was further from the fire than mine. Smoke could not have killed her. She never locked her door. And besides, she knew another way out of the house. Out of the window.
Who was that?
Someone incapacitated or killed Lizzie. Then locked her door, then took the lamp downstairs and started the fire to cover up their crime. Their plan was to kill us all.
Could it have been? That kind of looks like her therapist. So, let me elaborate a bit on that. If you always succeed, you never get to face yourself in the mirror. Only with failure can we really face ourselves. I don't mean that as like a whip out the cat o' nine tails and just go to town. I mean that as letting a fire under your butt. Saying, okay, you know what? This allows me to do it again, but better. Now I know some people will be like, oh no, Hank Hill wouldn't fly with that. He'd be like, you're a loser. You're a loser. Like he did to Peggy when he was trying to do the pep talk for her. I'll do what my football coach used to do. We're a bunch of losers. Cotton Hill is a great model for that. By struggling, we grow stronger. Through failure, you gain strength. Take chances, experience life, do things. I know, ironic, watching someone play a video game, or someone who's playing the video game. But my health's been pretty poor past 6 years or so. Time to get back on course.
What frightens or offends you. Reckless or insulting talk should never go unchallenged.
That's true. I completely agree with that. But like I think in another video, I was talking about how I've been starting to do push-ups again, and because my muscles have kind of atrophied a lot, I got really weak. I mean, I used to bench throw around 290 as my bench, pretty easily and regularly. You know, and I was like 150, and now my arms get quivering whenever I do 10 push-ups. But I see it and I'm like, when I do 11 and they're quivering, and then I do 12 and they're quivering, and then I do 12 and they're not quivering, and then I do 13 and they're not quivering. You know, visible growth. You're just gonna get stronger, even if you don't do 10 push-ups. So you do 5, and you even struggle with 5. That's perfectly fine. Trust me, you'll feel a lot better. I encourage exercising. I used to help the fat bodies, as we called them, in the Marine Corps, people who couldn't make their PFT scores, pull-ups. At the time, it was pull-ups, 3-mile run, and 100 crunches. And I always got everyone's pull-ups and crunches up. No actual training is like a physical fitness instructor or anything. Just stuff I learned from being a meathead for years. Won a couple minor weightlifting competitions for my weight group, which would be like ultra featherweight at the time. Like I said, I was 150. I think I my first competition, I benched at like, it was 270. Yeah. And that Hugh Jackman Wolverine ripped for a while. Alright.
Food looms large in your dreams, Alice, but cake occupies a special place. Never rejected dessert, I suspect, nor tea if cake was on offer.
Cake. Does that mean we're going to be getting big soon? Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're 4 away. Oh, we're 4 away, you bastard. And then they give me 2. Like, insult to injury, you know? Oh, here we go. Alright, so we're entering a maze. Hobby horse. Level 3, 775. That's the last goal. I think it added to the combo. Alright, holding it down doesn't do anything. Which way are we going? Let's call this one, this video, Rambling Field Maze. Rambling old man. Maybe I should do, I don't play military shooters because I lived through it. Been there, done that. Maybe I should. I just hope no one ever asked me to play Spec Ops: The Line. Overrated. I guess if enough people had interest in it. I tell you what. If I get 2,000 likes on a video, on one video, if I get 2,000 likes on one video, I will do Spec Ops: The Line. Cease and desist, go away. There's no reason to proceed. Respect the office, no need to go further. You will harm yourself. Let us be. Let us decline with dignity. Please, go away. Now I know the red cards grab you. I don't know what the clubs or spades do. Oh man, I'm blocked off. Which means I went the right way. I wanted to go the wrong way. Did that free the tentacles? Probably not, but... Oh, great. Eat me. Nom, 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 nom. Here we go, finally. Took like 10 hours, 11 hours, but we finally got it. The look on his face. Alright, that's good. Alright, that's nice. I like that. Alright, what are we doing now? While giant, Alice can attack by stomping or pounding. Attack the Queen's towers to expose her heart. Break down castle gates that block the way. Not that, right? Okay. Attack on Alice. Alternate title. Attack on... Oh, stop that. Attack on Alice. The rest of those tentacles are like, nah, we don't want none of this. Fatality.
It's only a flesh wound.
Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. 14. Hearts, flowers. Red rose. Is there any towers that'll shoot at us? I don't see any. See a couple of these. Stop. There is the tower. Lies. At least it's forgiving.
Let us be. No need to go further.
Mm-hmm. Heard that poorly. And we'll grab this one. Just grabbing the little one. It's fully charged. Unplug that. Alright, now when do we get an Alice versus Godzilla death battle? Oh, Alice and Ultraman.
Unwelcome visitor, return from whence you came.
I'm going
Cease and desist.
I'll give this game credit. During a time when QuickTime was bad, I haven't noticed any QuickTimes. No button mashing either. Drink me. Just sitting there. Oh, okay. Damn, Alice. That's a nice touch.
You are once two bits of the same psyche. So where does that leave you? Opinions vary. Still, to recover the past, to continue your search, you need to meet with her.
Go away. There's no reason to proceed.
crisis. And his name won't help. Bumby. If he ever qualifies, his bedside manner will require improvement.
Bumby. She did bring up earlier about how she didn't want this creepy guy around anymore. Maybe Bumby had a thing for Alice? I don't know. Like an obsession. Professional obsession. After a trip to Wonderland. The first time around. Alright, looks like another slide. These are always fun. He says tongue in cheek. Get it? Because it's tongue. Is this the right way to go? Mm-hmm. It looks like it. Okay. Ow. You dingus. Oh. This is a pretty easy one. They're trying. They're wigging out, but they're trying. Look at that guy. That long guy, he's like, I'm gonna do my job. What juked it.
Righto.
Alright, and back here. This should give us a full one, right? Give us another rose. That's a good shot. Alright, folks. I'm going to call it here for that, for now. I've been having fun. Let's see. Let's see where it leaves us off at. $487. Yeah, we're good. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna call it here. My subscribers, you all stay amazing. You have an awesome day. You drive by Rubberneck and Beers. Catch you next time. Until then, well, the eyeball's got a heart for an eye. Y'all have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night.